Hello, friend. This is yours truly, Dr.Robbi Warren. Well, I want to celebrate the life of Pastor Andrae Crouch, who was a dear friend to me. And not that we hung every day, every month, every year, etc., but the time that I had to spend with him was just remarkable. I never looked at him as a famous man or a legend. I looked at him as a human being. And that's what he displayed when it came to me. That's all I know. He would talk about various things. We had deep conversations about a lot of different things. And I think he valued my conversation and even my ministry. He would ask me, when you coming to preach for me? Why don't you come on out? Why don't you move to California? He valued that. And even when I was in the studio, and he inspired me to do a CD. I've always wanted to do a CD, and I have friends in the industries and well-known, and some of them was very negative. And I told him, I said, man, some of these folks don't think I could do this and do that. And he looked at me one time and said, man, they don't know what they're talking about. They really don't know what they're talking about. One time we were singing, and his caretaker, Verdine, was there, and he looked at me. He said, man, you don't know what you possess. He said, you really don't know what you possess. And I said, I paused, really. But he was just a blessing to me in words. And some of you that didn't get a chance to know the man, you know his music, you know his songs, you know Take Me Back, and on and on and on. He even told me how he wrote some of the songs and how this took place. He even talked about holiness, that, you know, people got to live godly and holy and this and that. And this was the Andrae Crouch I know. I know him as being a genuine person and just a human being. I never looked at him, to be honest with you, as a famous person. I mean, maybe that's my personality. I never looked at him as being a legend. I looked at him as being a human being. And when I was around him, I never tried to hang with him every day. You know, come to Southern California, let him know I was in town. Where are you? You coming by, this and that. And I would go by at times, and we would sit around and talk. When I was working on my CD, we spent a lot of times with Kenny Ford in the studio, and there were other people that were there, and we joked around. I don't know where that footage is. I'm gonna find it, Lord's will, and footage whereby, rare footage probably, of us in the studio joking around, and he's laughing, and he's eating fried chicken, and I'm eating my vegetable, whatever I eat, and Natalie was in there, and Saska, and it just was beautiful, the relationship. And some of you musicians, some of you singers, you need to learn how to be nice and kind. Never let your talents and your gifting supersede your humanity. And that's why, let me take you into a service whereby, or should I say, let me play something for you that you will enjoy from Andrae Crouch. I'll be back. And we loved him so much. I know you loved him, but I loved him too. Thank you. I'll be back.